Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, the show that offers you the guidance you need to transform your life. My name is Carmen Harra. So happy to be with you tonight and every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Home Time Radio for 3 years. Tonight's show is dedicated to help you conquer your challenges. So this is the hour of empowerment. Life can feel like a constant battle between external challenges and your internal power, between you and the obstacles in your way. It's easy to lose yourself in the stress of daily life and feel powerless. But you might feel trapped sometime in situations like you can change your circumstances no matter what you do. Problems at home, work, problems with finance or your health can make you really feel helpless. And that's normal. And it happens to even the strongest individuals. Actually, it happens to everybody. What's not normal is when you relinquish your power to your problems and allow them to consume you, to conquer you, giving them control over you. It's more difficult to get back into position and regain control over what happens. It's easier to lose your power and then gain it again. Actually, it's more difficult to gain it again. But we used to say, where there is a will, there is a way. So the key is to regain control over your challenges step by step. And I am here to teach you the most effective exercises for mental and emotional strength. I want to tell you, within you lies a dormant power that needs to be awakened. Your true force isn't discovered until it's been put to the test. My thinking is, and my opinion is, the more you overcome, the stronger you become. Some people think they're weak or damaged because they've been through a lot. But as a person who's been through a lot in her own life, I can assure you that this is actually not true. It's almost the opposite is true. The more challenges you defeat, the more you gain strength and build emotional immunity against your problem. We all talk about immunity. Yeah, you have to become immune to problems, and you have to know how to respond to your problems, because life is the way you respond to it. Now, look at the human race that has been able to accomplish through time incredible, extraordinary things. We built empires, invented life-changing technology, and have shown to be resilient beyond what we originally thought was possible. And that's being modest about our potential. Look what's happening right now, with the COVID, how we overcoming something that is like a biological weapon. But our potential goes even further than we can known. Now, you're not going to believe, but the individuals who have discovered that inner force within them are the ones whose name are pronounced every day as the great thinker and doers of the world. And tonight, what I want to do, I want to help you harness your strength. I want to help you increase your power, find your power, unleash your power. And of course, this show is a calling show, so we will take your calls and answer your biggest life questions. So feel free to call in at 202-570-757. And Christopher, my amazing producer, will take your calls and will connect you with me. I want to tell you that if you find yourself in the middle of a dilemma right now, I want you to remember this empowering truth. You are more powerful than you can imagine. You only trap on the tip of your true powers. Your power is like an iceberg. What you see on the surface is nothing compared to what's underneath. You are more powerful than any adversary, any adversity. Nothing and no one compares to your level of strength. Nothing and no one can overcome you. You are the most powerful person under pressure. Think that way. Don't let your challenges intimidate you. They were given to you to fortify your strength. So if God brought you to it, he will bring you through it. Believe it. Believe in this. It's all about the belief system. You can never go beyond your belief. You can never lose your power. You may feel powerless sometimes, but that's only because your problems overshadow your strength for a moment. It's just like a cloudy day. The clouds may block out of the sun temporarily, but they never stop from shining. Your power is inherent to you, so you can never lose it no matter what happens. Your power is always within you. No one else can give you power. They can only remind you of the power that has always existed within you. No one else can influence what's already your birthright. So I'm going to go and take your calls because I know that it's very significant for you to talk to me. So I have a lot of people. I actually have people from Singapore. I have Julia from Romania. I have Kim from Florida. I have Leilani that's in California. So you guys hold on the line just for a second, because I would love to talk to you for a second about my new book. It just came out, the print, and it's going to be available in the next 2 weeks at every bookstore, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, wherever books are sold. And my book is called Committed: Finding Love Through the 7 Archetypes. It has been endorsed by Dr. John Gray, by Dr. Darren Weissman, by a lot of other known people in the field. And I'm so excited because this is actually my 8th book, and is something I've been working very hard for the last 3-4 years, but because of the COVID, I couldn't release it sooner. So I decided to put it on hold for almost a year. I believe this is the right time for the book to be released. Now, commitment is a problem for most people. And love relationship cause us actually a lot of problem. But what exactly is commitment and why it is so hard to achieve? That's what this book is talking about. Because we are all struggling in love. But if you're already ready to end the cycle of disappointment and pain and foster a true, fulfilling relationship, then my book, Committed, is the book for you, because it will make you reevaluate the way you think about love. It is a relationship manual that unfolds in 2 parts. The work you'll need to perform on the inside, and the 7 distinct archetypes you'll encounter on the outside world. So the first part of the book will teach you to re-examine core beliefs you hold about commitment and relinquish harmful assumptions. Get rid of the karmic pattern that were passed down to you and heal the emotional trauma from your youth, which is very common. Liberate yourself from people and places that no longer serve you and habits that hinder your relationship potential, and develop an unshakable sense of self-worth, that you give love, and not just to another person, but to the right person. So important it is not to find any partner, but the right partner. And the book teaches you that. But the second part of the book, you learn how to identify your partner's archetype, as well as his strength, weaknesses, mindset, inclination, and commitment capacity. Something that we fail to think when we got involved. We got this chemistry, this physical attraction, and there are many other reasons to get married. But then guess what? A month later, a year later, the things don't work. A year later, we want to divorce. 5 years later, definitely will be divorced, if not 7 years later. So, and this comes true for more than 50% of the marriages nowadays. So, what you do in this book, you determine your own love archetype. That's very, very instrumental in you, as I said, to find the person that's a match for your own archetype. So, make your partner commit based on your fear, based on your needs, based on your desire. So the book helps you navigate through the world of online dating and help you build emotional intimacy. And how significant is that? Something you never thought. Help you mediate external influences, apply real-world solution to solve any kind of a relationship problem. Now, the goal of my book is to help you find and keep the love you deserve, because that's what I'm hearing for 30 years of working in this field, people complaining about love because nothing hurts like love and not being able to feel fulfilled in their love life. So we all deserve authentic, impassioned relationship that fills you with excitement each morning and puts your mind at ease every night. Now, if you want to find much more about the release of my book, I want you to sign up for my mailing list, www.carmenharra.com. Sign to my mailing list, and you will receive an email to all the details about the release of the book and all the appearances that I'm going to have and all the radio shows extra that I'm going to do. So only by going and being part of my mailing list, you'll have all the details. And of course, follow me on social media. I will always be talking about my book in the next months ahead.